Hello traders, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and if you're watching this video in the night, then good night to you. Okay, so this week's topic, I'm going to do a weekly analysis of Bank Nifty and Nifty, and this analysis will help you to understand, the right perspective how to analyze market and to see the overall trend of the market, and to understand that now are we going to see the holistic picture or are we stuck to the narrow time frame where you are trading every day. So this will give you a bigger picture, and you should look at this thing every day before you trade. And once you analyze monthly, weekly and daily charts, it will be very easy for you to trade on a intraday basis. Okay, let's get started. Before that, our disclaimer: please do spend some time on this to understand the risk involved, and you need to always do your own research before getting into any trading or any investing. Without proper knowledge, there is nothing you can gain in life. So always try to do your own research and try to understand the risk, and only then start trading or investing. Okay, so let's jump onto the charts today directly. Okay, so this is the Bank Nifty chart on 6th of December. As you can see, this is the 6th of December 3-minute time frame chart. Okay, so this is a 3-minute time frame, and you can see the trend was down. The movement was very straightforward, you can see, and it was a clear trend down. So let's understand this from a higher time frame. Let's go to the monthly chart of Nifty and see what it is doing. So if you see what is the trend here, if you understand basic price action pattern, the trend is, let me get some tool here. Okay, as you can understand, the trend is going up, up, up. Okay, so then the monthly trend is still up, and if you want to understand the okay, something wrong. So let me tell you a simple technique to understand this. See, whenever you see that the price opened here and it closed here, so whenever you see a strong closing, and month on month after this point, this complete engulfing, Bank Nifty has been going up every month. The closing has been higher. You see the strong close above this. This shows the trend change, and here also the trend continued. Here also the trend continued. Now when will the trend change here? The trend will change only when it crosses this open. So if this month is still going on, so if this month, this is the December candle, if this month it breaks this low, then the trend will change on a monthly time frame. Okay, so this is clear, I hope. And then let's look at the weekly time frame. On a weekly time frame also, it's a similar pattern. After this big fall, market started recovering, higher close, higher close, higher close, and here it has broken, it has changed the trend. It has taken out the complete red bar, so here the trend has changed. So here also it gave higher close, higher close, higher close, higher close. This was a confusing candle, but still. And next there is a strong candle which is again a higher close. If this week on the 6th of December, if the candle has crossed below this, then I could have thought that maybe the weekly trend has changed and it is going to fall further. But now if I see it on a weekly time frame, the trend has not changed yet. It's still bullish. The trend will only change when you see that this breaks this low the trend is going to change. Let's look at a daily time frame now. Okay, so what is the daily time frame saying? Daily time frame, the trend changed to bullish here, bullish, 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 and then the trend became bearish, bearish, bearish. Again, it has changed to bullish. Till here it was bullish. With this candle of 6th December, the trend has changed to bearish. Okay, so let's see where will the candle open on Monday to identify whether the trend is going to continue for downwards or it is going to make some few days it might move sideways also and then take an up move. But looking at the monthly and weekly, it is still not clear where the trend is going to be. We need a closure. So let's see, it can do a reversal also. It can start to make some candles like this for a few days and then give an upside move. It can do that as well. So now let's move to the 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes time frame, as you see, first candle was a small range candle, second was a inverted hammer candle. So this hammer candle is a very powerful sign to go short. Your stop loss will be above this and you can short the market. Your stop loss was never hit and you could have captured all the fall. So I'm not using any indicators today, there are just pivot points. If you see, the market has opened on a daily pivot point and from there it reversed and it was not able to break above the pivot point. It couldn't sustain. And then on support it tried a bit, but support was also not holding and then it dropped back to support 2. Now support 2 has given it a little bit of relief and it is moved into sideways further, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 15 minutes candle. It is moving sideways. It's formed a range, so either you can expect an up move towards this support level on Monday or you can expect it to go down. As I see, it opened here and it closed very close to the low of the day. So this signifies that it can do a gap down on Monday morning. There can be a gap down. Okay, so let's analyze Nifty in this similar fashion. Always analyze on spot chart because here it is all consolidated. If you go to future chart every month, so it is only for 30 days, so you have to, all the indicators and moving averages, whatever you plot, it will be only for 30 days, so you need to analyze it on a bigger time frame and consolidated time frame. Okay, Nifty, let's analyze this from monthly time frame. Monthly time frame, Nifty has been going up in similar fashion. This top is taken out and the trend has changed to bullish, bullish, bullish. And here, what is the low of this? Low of this is 11,802. So if Nifty breaks 11,802 this month, the trend will change to bearish. Let's look at the weekly time frame. In weekly time frame, low was 11,919. Here 11,888. So it is already taken out, and the trend has changed here on a weekly basis for Nifty. If you have noticed, Bank Nifty has still not closed below its low on a weekly time frame, but Nifty has closed. So that means that Nifty can go down. Bank Nifty can move sideways for some days. Let's understand this on a daily time frame. On a daily time frame, this was a bullish candle. Trend was bullish here, here. Till the time this low is not broken, the trend is still bullish. So I see that with this candle, this low has been broken, so trend has turned bearish for Nifty. So where was the open, where was the low? 11,888 minus 11,921. So let's see, 888 minus 33 points closer to the low it has closed for that day. So which is a sign that Nifty might open gap down also. Nifty might definitely open gap down. So let's analyze it on a 15-minute chart. 15-minute, it opened above the pivot, it went higher, it opened here and then it went up to 12,055, and from there you can see this is a complete, there was an inverted hammer, then there is a bear 180 setup. That means one green candle is completely taken out by a red candle. This is a very powerful sign. This is called bear 180. Okay, for this you can sure shot go full on with shorting this with the stop loss above this. This has a very good success rate, about 80+% of success rate this has. So you can definitely be sure that this is going to happen. And there is a continuous fall. This was a powerful candle close and it came up to the retracement levels and then it fell down. So there are various ways to trade the market. You can either do in futures or you can do it in options. If you understand these levels, options are much easier to handle, and you can definitely play around with different strategies. And if you are going through my videos, then you will get a fair idea like how I trade and what are the strategies I follow. And these are the things which I follow. This is very simple. You can scan any stock basis the closing of that stock for that day. If you see that the stock has closed near to its high, then you can be bullish on that stock. And if you see that the stock has closed near its low of the day, very low, and there is hardly any difference like 2 or 3 points, then you can definitely go for a short. Similarly, if you see, let's analyze some of the stocks also in that example. Let's analyze Mindtree. Just a second, guys. So let's look at Mindtree on a 15-minute chart. So if you see these days, like it opened here and it closed near to the high of the day, and the next day it opened down and then again it closed near high of the day. So this is how you can analyze and find the breakouts of the stocks. See the breakout, the first day here, then the next day here, and now there is a change in the trend. Maybe it will come back to the retracement level up to 50% or 60% and then move forward. In a similar fashion, you can see after here, see on this candle the closing was 806, high was 8010. There was a 4-point difference. And the next day the stock opened here 809 and it went up. Even now there's a good chance to buy this stock because it's a retracement level. If you add volume to this, you can see there will be a retracement volume, and it has cleared the resistance here, and there is one resistance here. So most probably it can break this resistance and it can move up. But yes, you can analyze stocks like this. Okay guys, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and I have noticed that a lot of subscribers are watching this without subscribing to the channel. Please do subscribe to my channel so that you will not miss any kind of notification or any new video which I'm posting, and it keeps me motivated to do the hard work I'm doing, to do the research and find out new techniques and new ways to teach you. And if I'm putting so much effort, there are various trainers in the market who take money for teaching this kind of stuff, and I'm telling you, this is the best thing if you watch my videos thoroughly, because I spend a lot of money in learning these techniques. So this is very helpful for you, so please do subscribe to my channel and watch these videos. Thank you so much for watching.